The Problem Solvers Caucus is a group of 23 Democrats and 23 Republicans. In the past, they've worked on solutions for trade reform and border security, but now their attention is focused on lowering the cost of prescription drugs.
It's about transparency.
New York Republican Congressman Tom Reed, co-chair of the bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus, says his group has a plan to address the rising costs of medication.
So we can hold the companies accountable for how they set these prices, and then do our best to bring market into the equation so that the prices go down.
Recently, the group of lawmakers laid out principles they believe should be adopted and included in legislation to lower the cost of prescription drugs. Reed says they want price transparency standards for patients and providers. They also want drug manufacturers to disclose the price of treatment and allow the release of more generic drugs.
Deal with the abuses of patent reform, where companies are taking advantage of the patent laws to prevent drugs from coming onto the market.
Transparency is a really good first step to try to get the sort of information we need to figure out whether drug prices are justified.
Lee Purvis of AARP says drug companies are taking advantage of patients.
Drug companies are out there saying it costs $2.6 billion to get a drug to market, but the reality is we have absolutely no way of verifying that, and that is what they're using to justify their prices.
AARP says they're encouraged by the principles, but a lot more must be done by Congress to bring down the cost of drugs.
Prices here in the United States are simply too high.
Congressman Reed says there are a slew of legislative fixes coming together, but a solution in Congress must address transparency and competition. Reporting in Washington, Morgan Wright, 8 on your side.